pretty smooth. The sprue goo is right here and right here. I need to sand this one a little more. This one came out pretty good. The hood and the trunk, the little nicks that were in them are filled. I have not sanded them yet. Got a couple of other things to do that are non-model related today, so just figured I'd leave these. That one filled in pretty good, so I'll sand that down to shape later. It's solid now. And other thing I'm going to show is Castin Craft liquid latex rubber mold builder. I've used this stuff several times before and made molds, and if you look here, my Shelby Cobra emblem is now gone. I shaved it off flat with my X-Acto knife and then gave it a little bit of a rub down to smooth it off. And using the brush on, and all I'm using to brush it on is an old paintbrush. Just brush it on really thin coats, the first one being the thinnest, and only around the emblem. And before I put that on it, I even sprayed it with a mold release, Castin Craft, same brand, just in case, because sometimes the latex will stick. But I sprayed that on, let it dry, sprayed it on again, let it dry. I always do that two or three times, and then very lightly thin coat just inside the emblem until it's, dried. Once it's dried, go around the emblem and then add some more on top, another really thin coating. After that one's dry, then I go over and start making a border and fill that in a somewhat thin coat to even it off with the emblem. After that's dry, then I brush on a thicker coat. So this is 6 coats now. Pretty sure it's 6. Build it up a little bit at a time. Once your paper thin layers are dried, you can start adding a little more and a little more and a little more to make it thicker. And when it's transparent like this and kind of yellow is when it's dry. And technically right now I could pull this off because the corner is lifting. You can pull it off once it starts lifting, but I'm going to leave it for the morning. Like I said, I have other things to do today and only have a few hours to get some stuff done. But there's the instructions if anybody's interested. You can pause it and read it. The stuff works pretty good. It takes a while to build up the mold, but I like it. I like it a lot, actually. I've done wheels with it. I've done things like this with it. I have other pieces that I've molded. I tried blue dish soap and clear silicone, like bathroom caulking type silicone, and that's supposed to work pretty good, but it doesn't work anywhere near what this does. And if you're not careful with the bathroom caulking silicone, it will bond to the plastic and you will basically never be able to remove it. You have to pick at stuff. Somewhere in all my stuff is some items that I had done that to and basically encapsulated it. Would have been forever had I not started picking at it and picking at it and picking at it and using X-Acto knife to scrape the silicone off of the plastic. And yeah, it can ruin it can ruin your modeling. But this stuff works good. That's what this is meant for. And if you use the mold release, you're not going to have no problems. It'll come off. So, but that's all I've got to say right now. I've got to get busy. So, thanks for watching.